Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the Love and Respect Show. Back to you again with my man Bank and yours truly, Omega. Let's go.
Okay, let's take a watch this quick video.
Baby, I would first like to apologize because I can see that I upset you, and I promise you that was not my intention. Can we take a minute to talk about what I did and how it made you feel so that I can make sure that I don't do it again? And then you know what you do? Shut up and listen. Listen. That's gonna solve 99% of your problems. You're welcome.
That's like, Charlie. This is heavenly.
I really, really like her skin, man.
And the skin too, Charlie. The girl is popping. The girl is
Yeah,
popping.
man. That skin, man. That skin is
Charlie, but
that clear,
focus.
radiant skin,
Focus.
man. Just oh yeah. Of course, the video. Okay.
Charlie, the apology, you understand? I think
why is it so difficult for women to
This
initiate an
question,
apology?
Not all, but most women.
Most women.
Yeah, most women.
You know,
Most women.
pardon the generalization, but it's most women. Why is it so
I don't know, maybe they'll die.
It's like it's a hardwired thing. It's like they are hardwired to be anti-apology. Just
I don't know. They seem to think everything is a competition. They don't want to lose. Like that be how they see them. Like
save face.
Because if it's really not about competition, then what's really your problem? You offend somebody. You can't accept your mistake. You can't say, "Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I messed up." And
you say you love the person too. Like, I mean, it's crazy. Oh, it's crazy. And I like the way she really puts the thing together. You know, watch this video. If you're a woman, watch this video over, and even men.
Yeah, and see if you can replicate.
Yeah. Word for word. Just say it like that. Every man you apologize to like this.
Write it in your diary. When you are wrong. When you are wrong. But if you're in a marriage situation, even sometimes when you are not wrong, right? If you initiated apology, it's kind of, you end up being like, I mean, it's a very way to just resolve unnecessary conflict. Even sometimes when you're not wrong, just so that
especially
you can have
if you're a woman, and you know your man has ego, these things. Yes, you have, most of these things, and most of the arguments in relationships are not like you are wrong, I am right, or I'm wrong, you are right. It's really not about that. It's about the 50-50 decisions. You understand? Like, you have your point of view, I have my point of view. You are not wrong. I just don't see it that way. I'm not right. You just don't see it that way. That is like 80% of the fights in relationships.
Can we find a happy medium?
Or can you just let one person make the decision and let's go?
Yeah, somebody has to yield. And for the health of the family, usually it should, I don't know however this is gonna sound.
Yes. It should be the man.
No, the woman should be the one to.
Yes, but it should be the man who makes the decision.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So woman has to yield to the man to be like,
this is where the modernization and, those things happen. But we are not looking at that. It's the dynamic of your relationship. If the woman makes the decisions in your relationship, that's your problem. If the man makes the decision in your relationship, that's your problem. You understand? So whoever is supposed to make the decision at that 50-50 point, you, the other person, just let it go. It's not like you are wrong. It's just that a decision has to be made and we have to move.
But I think when it comes to the who has to, here's the thing. If the woman makes the decision without, telling the man or discussing it with the man, I mean, you don't have to be a genius to understand how the man it'll rub the man, the wrong way. If the man makes the decision, without involving the woman, right? I think we understand that it will be a similar annoyance from the woman, right? I think the happy medium is, it's not about who should make the decision thing, right? Especially when it is consequential, decisions that carry weight. This is my idea thing is,
let's have it.
Whatever it is, and especially if it's from the woman, is to invite the man in and have a discussion, right? Honey, baby, whatever cat name you have for your spouse, right? I am thinking to do A, B, C, and D. What do you think about it? Right? I want to do A, B, C, and D. What do you think about it? Right? That initiates a conversation and a discussion around the thing. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
So even if the man is strongly objected to that particular thing that you want to implement, just by you bringing it, not telling him what you have already done, but you already saying that I want to talk about something that I'm thinking about, right? It makes him more likely to, have that discussion with you in a peaceful environment where it could come to a more mutual agreed upon.
And you feel like you've been...
And everybody want. But if you make the decision and then inform him about it, that's wrong. And if he makes the decision, equally weighty decision, and then informs you about it later, it's like, what's going on here? We're supposed to be a team, right? So the thing is, both parties needs to discuss these decisions so that they can make the decisions together, right? It might be contentious. You might not agree 100% on all the stuff that you discussed, but at least you discussed it, right? And sometimes somebody would have to yield, but it will be coming from a good place, right? A happy medium. Maybe like, okay, you know what? I disagree with you, but all right, I'm gonna let you have this one. Just, let's see how it plays out, right? And you might end up being right? So my thing is, have the discussion about whatever decision that you have to make. I mean, not the regular, I'm talking about the consequential ones, the weighty ones, right? Have the discussion with them. Hey, honey, I've been thinking about wanting to do this, or I'm thinking about doing A, B, C, and D. What do you think about it? It shows respect too. It lets the other party knows that at least you're a team, you're in it together, right? And it creates a room for discussion. Even if they might disagree with you, they can come to a happy medium and have that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. And another thing I tend to argue a bit on is this thing of like everything we have to discuss and everything. I like the way you put it on weightier issues. Fine. So then now the conversation is going to be what is weightier, what is not, what is lightweight, what is not lightweight. You understand? No, I don't.
We can give examples.
Okay.
We could give examples. Okay. So for, you have a child, right? And one of the parents feels that maybe the child has to be involved in some extracurricular, how do you say?
Curricular.
Extra what?
Curricular activity.
Curricular.
I
can't. It's too heavy for me. Extra whatever school activity. Right? And you just make an executive decision, right? The child has to go do this. The other parent come in the house, and you're not discussing it. You are telling him.
Yeah, okay.
Right? You are telling me, hey, I signed up
a child for taekwondo.
This, that, and that. The point is, he might not have agreed for it to play out in the way that you already went in. But you already took the initiative, right? You went and did that already. And now you're informing me. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You can understand it's not a big conflict, but it rubs the other party the wrong way. It's like, at least we could have discussed it. Hey, honey, I want our child to go do the,
taekwondo
thing on the weekend, right? Or sometime during the week or whatever. Yeah. What do you think about it? Maybe it's a good idea, but why doesn't he do it maybe on the weekends only, right? Instead of doing it, during the week, then you can have that discussion, So things like that, because it's almost like, I don't want to say destiny altering, but it's impactful.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So
somebody will have to go and pick him up. Somebody will have to pay for it. Somebody will have to, all these things. So You have to talk about it. You can't just make a decision like that.
You know, so
and then tomorrow you call me and say, go and pick him up from school. And it's like 6 p.m.
exactly. You know, I didn't agree to that. you know.
Yeah.
So
All right. But sometimes, okay, I've had, as I said, I've had conversations with people, and I mean, look, there's me, I don't know how to say this, but like me, I feel like there are a lot of things I don't like. Plenty conversation. Do it, or let me do it, because I feel like I believe or I trust your judgments, and you should give me the same respect. Okay, so because I feel like everything we go double do that thing, yeah, in contempt. Oh, I'm sure, that is my mind. Like everything you have to come and call me, discuss, and do this and do this. I want you to. I would prefer. Look, I make the decision. This is what I've done. You two, maybe you want to do something. Oh, I want to do this. Is that okay? Oh, yeah, cool. Then you go. I don't want lengthy conversations and back and forth and pros and cons and baby. There's no challenge. I don't have time. For that. That is my mind, because I feel like there are so many decisions to be made in a day for us to
no, those are not those.
go through
Those are not.
everything
No,
with
that
my
would-
partner, and
That's
you
not.
know.
Those are not the daily, regular decisions that people make in a
But
relationship.
if you live
talking
with
about
somebody,
important
I'm
stuff.
thinking there'll be a lot of things you'd have to
Like
check.
no, once you live with somebody, if you're living with them,
Mm.
there are a lot of things that's become just automatic, right? It just runs on auto because it's like food situation, whatever. For example, look, I can understand when you run through all our meals in the week, and now you are at a loss. You don't know what food to cook, and you come in, hey, sweetheart, look, I know, but what do you want to eat today? Just tell me something I can make for you, right? Those questions don't come every day, because you know what I'm saying? It's like she's been cooking, whatever, right? But she's like, oh, I don't know what to cook right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I've run through all the whole,
Okay.
right? So that's not daily. It's not everything.
Yeah,
right?
because me for food thing, I wouldn't like it daily.
Right.
Don't-
So there's a lot of things.
Everything you
There's
give me,
a
I
lot
go
of
chop.
things. There's a lot of things.
We are very privileged to have sponsors that allow us to use their space for our podcast. Now, this is Classic Frame and Design Print and Finish. Now, these companies are separate but work in collaboration. Classic Frame is a company that prints, frame, and would deliver to your location wherever you are in Ghana. If you want to print any picture from your phone, from albums, old pictures that you want to restore, Classic Frame can do that for you and send it anywhere you are in Ghana. This is their space, and you can see some of their works behind me. Same as Design Print and Finish, which is also an interior decor company that could come to your house and offer you consultation service and show your spaces or show you ideas that you can have in your spaces, like what we have behind us. They would create it and install it for you from beginning to the end. They will discuss with you and give you so many ideas. So if you have anything like this that you want to do, we would be happy if you patronize these companies, because they support us to bring these podcasts and these conversations to you. So enjoy it, use them. Let's get back to the show.
Things that each party can decide on and take action on, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we're talking here about certain things that are out of the ordinary.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
So the out of the ordinary thing, because it's so out of the ordinary that if my husband or my wife is not informed prior, and then she just happens to,
Yeah.
then it's gonna be, hey, why didn't you, what I'm saying, involve me? And it's not everything that you're gonna be like, let's have a discussion. You're bringing it up. Because it could be like, hey, sweetheart, I want to do this. What do you think about it? Get it done. Boom. You don't have to, because it's so inconsequential to the man that it's not worthy of a discussion. So you don't have to discuss it. It's like, you want to do that? Yeah, all right, no problem. All right, go do it. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Just go knock it out, Come back home, let's talk about it later. You know what I'm saying? But because you might not know, the whole point is he might have another opinion. about it. That is why you inform them if it is not your everyday type activity, right? So if you bring it up and they are like, it's not important enough to me to have a discussion about it.
So take care of it.
Yeah, it's like, okay, cool. So that wouldn't bother you. It's not like, no, you have to say something because, no, you want to do this? Go ahead, do it. You got, good
And
luck.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, sometimes the females too, you give them that and they nag. Like, I want you to, talk about it. Like,
oh, yeah, that could get on your nerve because I already do. What do you want me to say? Like
the color of your hair is fine. Anything brown, green, everything is fine. It's fine.
That is such a headache. Like,
why do I have to comment on it?
Like, I'm looking at the damn thing like, all right, that's nice. It's like, is that all you're gonna say?
Yeah. Do you want it blue? Do I? It's fine. Which one is fine? Is it the?
That is
Charlie, yo, please.
mind blown. That is.
So things like that, they can just start something in the house.
Yeah, but so you have to play. You have to play that game.
Yeah.
To make the woman happy, you have to play that game, right? Whatever it is, just choose. It doesn't matter. Just choose a thing. You don't have to think about it too much because no. Here's it.
But if you don't think about it, the follow-up question will catch you. You see?
Well, get.
They'll trap you.
Yeah, trap me. Okay? But I'm letting you know.
They'll trap you.
You could easily back out.
Oh,
corner,
yes.
right. So just do it because
But they will see you are not putting
you were
in
trying
effort.
to preserve. Yes, and they get annoyed because you're not trying to.
Yes.
So you gotta play the game. Pretend like.
But you're not thinking she.
And then the blue one, the blue dress. You're gonna like it. Okay, why?
Why?
Yeah, because it hugs you better. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Say something. Oh, but you said the other day that my belly is. Okay, you know what? All right,
Charlie, you can't get out.
I know. It could be daunting.
You can't get out.
It's wild.
It's crazy.
You gotta,
Charlie, so back to the point.
Apologies.
The apology. Charlie, we need to get it right. You need to get it right. Like, and especially if you are in a very serious relationship like marriage,
yes,
you should learn how to apologize.
And I think one of the, maybe this is just a thought, right? Maybe one of the reasons why women don't apologize is because it's their way, whatever it is that they did that pissed us off, is their way to get back at us, right? Because men, we could be annoying all the time. And I understand that there's a lot of videos on the internet, telling women to do this to please their man, like men are some children where they can take care of themselves. That is not what this is. I think we will talk about it later. But men can be so annoying sometimes, right? So I think that it's a deliberate play for women to just intentionally piss us off, with some things that they know is definitely going to annoy us. And then, of course, if their intention is to make us angry, why would they then come out and apologize for it? So just to let us stick.
So you think
women are petty like that? And it's
so they are always doing this for a reason, and they are standing by their reason. That's why they don't apologize.
Why they don't?
They lack
because that's their way
accountability.
That's the way to stick it to us, right? Let me stick it to that guy. Yeah, you think I'm gonna apologize? You're not getting nothing because you got on my nerve the last time. You were so annoying. Whatever that is, it's just to offload some frustration on us. Again, I'm not saying this is the case, but it might be close to the truth. Who knows? Women know. But apology. Look, it's especially when it's a good faith apology for something that you actually know that you did wrong. Right. Okay. But I think also that if the woman is honest enough, right, to really come out to apologize for something that she did that she knows that was really, really, really wrong, right, she can get away with some of the things that she doesn't apologize for, these things that you can ignore, but just the big stuff, right, the things that you really aired, like you really, really messed up, right? It's good to apologize, swallow that ego.
And
it's your man. It's your man. I mean, come on, if you're not going to be whatever.
And when you apologize to, like in the video, you have to allow the man to also speak. You see?
Not to defend it.
Yes.
You don't have to apologize in one vein.
And then when he's
now
saying
you're trying to
like, but it's this. No.
You're trying to defend the things that you just apologized for. Then what is the worth of the apology? What's the value of the apology, right? Apology is an admittance of an error committed. So it needs no further defense. I apologize, you know what I'm saying? And that's it. Maybe the guy's gonna, rub it in your face a little bit. It's okay. Come on. I mean, who's gonna hurt your ego if not your man? It's like,
you allow him to speak and rant a bit because once you offend somebody, they have something in them.
Just apologize.
They need to let go.
So
give them that chance.
Yeah, this.
So let's listen to the apology again. I like the way she did.
I would first like to apologize because I can see that I upset you, and I promise you that was not my intention. Can we take a minute to talk about what I did and how it made you feel? So that
That was not my intention. You will say an intention. So that's one day. If you apologize, try I say you go out.
and how it made you feel, so that I can make sure that I don't do it again. And then you know what you do?
Yeah, man, I can't get over her
And one other
opinion.
thing she said that I really stand by is when you apologize, it is your admission to try not to do it again. I don't like that apology day. You go do them today, tomorrow you go do again. Then you dey apologize every day. Me and Chena me both. Like, you did the same thing yesterday. You said sorry. I said, okay, don't do it again. Today you've done the same. Like, you see, that one there is no apology.
Yeah, it's wild.
That one there is no
The
apology.
of apology is not to repeat.
Not to repeat.
So,
So please.
you're going to repeat.
And then let it mean something when you apologize. Because when you do the same thing and you apologize, baby, you know, the apology is like, Charlie, you dear.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It carries no weight.
Yeah.
Like, what am I supposed to do?
You know, so let it carry some weight.
Oh, I remember at one point I hated sorry, the word sorry.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
like, what do you want me to do? Like,
yeah.
what do you want me
I've been
to do?
in a relationship like that, yeah. And I'm like, Charlie, sorry doesn't mean anything to me. I
Yeah.
told her.
At some point, just
so,
self-correct, you know?
yeah.
And just, let me just see that in real life,
Yes.
you are no longer repeating this.
Yes.
Because the sorry thing,
The sorry doesn't
it's
mean
almost
anything.
like it's an
I
insult
want to see
at
action.
some point.
So you just
yeah,
change.
at some point, it's like, yo, what the
All right, Charlie, it's a wrap. Always, thank you to Classic Frames. Thanks for, giving us the space and everything. Thanks to Design, Print, and Finish DPF. If you want to order frames, Charlie, get some beautiful things like this in your homes.
Yep.
Contact these numbers or WhatsApp them and they will do everything you want for you.
And also subscribe to us, share our videos, comment, and like our videos, man. You need to support this channel. We're here for you. What's up?
All right, so it's a wrap, yeah? From me, Banks, and
Omega.
peace out.
Yeah.
Matters way less than you thought it would.
Anybody who gets on your nerve, no one is truly able to take up the space in your mind or have that much power.
And how did you adapt this attitude in life?
I just simply told them a poem. No one is exactly like you. From the beginning of time, we're all created different. That's why you're one of a kind. I've had my ups and downs just like everyone else. Through all the trials and tribulations, I had to learn to love myself. I'm a better person now. I see from a different view. You have to teach people how to treat you. It's only a matter of time, so know that you've been told. No one gets younger. You hope to get old. You try to make plans and make everything fit. No matter how you think, you have nothing to do with it. Yesterday was the past, today's just begun. Tomorrow's a mystery and not promised to anyone. You'll always have memories regardless your status or wealth. It's an amazing feeling when you learn to love yourself.